Well, this project focuses on the fact that autonomous cars cannot yet handle every possible traffic situation that occurs. And one way to solve that problem is to remotely assist the vehicle in those situations to help it out of those situations. And the Redo project have focused on many different parts of those systems needed to implement the possibility to remotely operate the vehicle safely. This project consortium has been quite big, and the partners have been VTI, KTH, Ericsson, Enride, Voiceus, Nevs, and SEFT, and of course Ictech.
So Ictech's role in Redo has been to investigate various aspects of the human-machine interface between the remote operator and the remote vehicle. We have, for example, conducted design sprints to identify key challenges for the remote operator, and we have designed some HMI concepts that will help the remote operator to conduct his or her task. We have in the later part of the project, we have focused on the auditory aspects of the human-machine interface. So how can we use sound to enhance and improve the experience and the performance of the remote operator? So one thing has been to develop a software called LAVA, which stands for Layered Augmented Vehicle Audio, which can present various types of sound feedback to the operator. We have also tested this in a real setting together with Enride, where we mounted a lot of microphones outside of the Enride pod and transmitted that to the operator and presented it spatially to the operator and sort of made a proof of concept. In the final part of the project, we've also conducted a scientific study on how various aspects of the auditory interface can improve. So the experiment that we conducted in the final part of the project was about how we can improve the operator's situational awareness, sensation of being there, and sensation of the vehicle speed by using sound. And we had two different types of sounds that we added. One was the so-called propulsion sound, so the sound of the car moving. And the other sound was what we call augmented sound, so sounds of surrounding road users, pedestrians, cars, cyclists. The participants in our study, they drove around a simulated traffic environment, and there were a lot of things happening in there. But in some cases they had this sound on, and in some cases they had that sound was off. And we made a statistical analysis of their reactions, behavior, as well as their subjective impression of the world. The results of the study show that the sound had quite beneficial effect on the performance and subjective impression of the situation. First and foremost, we saw that the participants drove much safer and much more smoother with the sound on. But we also saw that they felt more present in the remote environment, and they were more aware of what was going on. So all in all, we can see that it's very useful to have sound, and we see that it has potential for future development within this field.
We are in the final stages of Redo, and what we're doing now is that we will try to publish these very interesting results that we found, and also present those at a conference. But we still think there is a lot of unanswered questions in this area, and we are looking into the possibility to continue our research in this domain.